Okay.
So they're going to do the OD instead.
Yeah, that's a no-one OD.
And I think they do the safe lane Death Prophet against the Beastmaster.
Both superstars in their own right, and Abed is the man slow down.
Yeah, if they can keep that Deuce from getting big.
Oh, at bottom.
The OD up, yeah, bottom lane, Eternal Envy being initiated on again. Burrow Strike and Maledict, that should be enough to pop him as he's low. The stick charges, it won't be enough to survive. Solo spilling the first blood.
Good amount of harass though, and in lane.
He's in trouble again on bottom. Heavy Malediction. Don't know if Pylite Eye can really help him here at all. In fact, he cannot. Enfeebled up Solo to try and remove that damage is the only ability the Pylite Eye has on this Bane so far.
Very astute by them as they know that the rotation isn't going to really go to this top lane, Toby. It's going to head towards mid as Solo. He's making the wraparound as well.
He's going to use the Centaur to tank up the tank up the tower as they go in after Abed. Abed not really positioning himself perfectly to escape from this. Gets clamped. Centaur Stomp will connect. DJ Fissure needs to buy space with a double stun. Solo so low. Abed needs one more attack. The smoke! He was in range! So the smoke broke instantly. Solo won't survive. Pylite Eye is looking for more, but he won't get it. And no one does take out Abed. That high level 3 points up in the Astral Imprisonment was enough damage to pop the Medusa.
They didn't quite expect Solo to make that rotation down as they have no ward. Fnatic, they've got to be a little bit more careful about this.
Envy's being attacked once more. Pasha, Burrow Strike down on bottom lane. Maledict and the Paralyzing Cask won't bounce anywhere, but the damage Envy has taken once more is more than enough to tick him out. He's trying to get some kind of revenge onto Pasha, but one charges keep him alive, and they just leave Envy to dot.
Solo with the execute. Turns away, doesn't even have to look at his dirty deed as DJ.
Oh. I was so close to Pasha. Is right behind him, but Solo starts his rotation. Maledict is up, Paralyzing Cask. It would have been a half-decent time. Would have bounced off to the range creep and back down again. But doesn't happen. Now Ramses, they really want to go on top. Universe roars out, going on the Death Prophet, who's already been sent back home. Roger dies quickly. They're looking for the bonus damage, but they know it won't be coming. DJ holds his fissure. But there's 3 points in Maledict that Solo's just itching cast on somebody.
The luck of the draw. They want no one right now to open up with the Astral. Where's the TPs right now from Fnatic?
Nothing's coming. Now VS is only just starting his TP. The shields will hold for a little bit. And Eternal Envy, level 6, just watches his teammate die. Nothing more he can do as the tower will get pressured.
The Universe shows like this. It alerts Virtus Pro to the fact that they can be very greedy.
Yep. Surprisingly enough, actually, Universe's TP in was, he tried to remain hidden, but he did it right underneath the Radiant Creep Wave. Roar up on top, Death Prophet needs some more life. 14-1 charges will buy this time for Ramses, but DJ slams it down and says, nope, thank you. This Death Prophet must die, and Fnatic finally get themselves a kill, a much-needed kill.
Roger gonna deny that bottom tower, and now Fnatic, they rotated 3 heroes down here. They're all gonna show up in mid.
They're expecting something. Okay, there's a lot of pings coming out on top of Universe. Underneath that Radiant Observe Ward, Burrow Strike and Exorcism from Ramses. They ensure this kill with Epicenter too. Meanwhile, Solo found Pylite Eye hiding in the trees. The fissure cancels at least the Death Ward, but 2 quick kills for Virtus Pro. And on the back of the Exorcism and the Creep Wave, damage to the Tier 2 tower is incoming.
Because there's no objective for them to get after that. That was just purely going for kills.
A little bit of damage will help him. DJ trying to find that money. Starts his TP out. Where's the stuns? Nothing is in range. And Pasha, it's already too late. As into mid, they jump. Eternal Envy.
Another kill.
It doesn't matter what lane he goes into. It just seems to be a bad day for him. 0-4, half of the kills the VP have claimed.
I would imagine that they want to grab this Tier 2 tower atop so that they can rotate straight into Roshan right after. They go for this mid one. Jay, really close to his Blink Dagger. This would be a massive pickup.
Yeah, Ramsey gonna commit. Here comes your silence as well as Exorcism. Universe Roar to create space, but no one brings the rain of the Sanity's Eclipse. That TP extra is going to be cancelled, but here comes Pasha. Epicenter Burrow Strike, just a straggler. Universe, he just picked up the Shadow Blade. He wanted to fight, but never found the opening. Already committed the Roar beforehand with 2 heroes down without buyback.
And
really
Exorcism
only through 3/4 of the duration. And Medusa with the Mystic Snake, it will give VP pause for concern, and they will retreat.
pike, but doesn't do so. And Envy leading his team into this Roche pit. This is so common of...
Ping instantly. The second it started, they pinged out. I think the Wave of Terror gotten vision of something from the Radiant side. Either way, that ping came out from Solo. They know Sentry wards it down. Vision from DJ keeping Solo at bay. There's the Hadouken through the pit. Roshan down to 3.2k life right now. Beastmaster having a hard time. He's underneath the Sentry ward. That's why they put it down. Pasha with a follow-up Burrow Strike and the Echo Slam. DJ trying to help out, but it took almost no effect at all. Eternal Envy will fall. Arbed turns on the Stone Gaze and Death Prophet Fiend script up. They really committed for this, but it's worth it. Arbed gets a double kill, both Ramses and Solo. Huge kills for them. The follow-up, Totem stunned by DJ, means that Fnatic are getting the upper hand. Maybe Pasha looks to turn it around. Buy space for no one. The Fissure stun. Well, it buys a little bit of time, but it's just for Pylai Die to come out the Abyss. They switch the Nightmare off. That's no one with 28 points of stolen intelligence. Smacking Fnatic with their own smarts. Very, very difficult. Can't disjoint those attacks. At least not with what they've got.
Know that universe there, but with no dust, has that Shadow Blade that he...
Gone up. Solo. They found him. Blink forward. Maledict's done. Oh, okay. No waiting at all, but he lives. No, he doesn't. Maledict got him.
So much for no dust. I think getting the kill on the core, gonna be pretty satisfied about that.
My thrift reward.
Parked up here. Doesn't want to quite go for the ward deny yet.
Yeah, they have to. Observe what's there. No one's back to the front lines. Blink and Hurricane Pike forward. Eternal Envy wants to fight him. There's the quick stun, but the orb attacks. Solo gonna be there too. Needs to hit that paralyzing cast just so no one can close the distance. He can blink in front of Eternal Envy. It's almost like watching Envy killing off everyone else back when he was playing the Clinks with the Blink Dagger. There's just nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. And Envy's down once more. That's now his 6th death of the game. This is not a happy place for him. Need to begin with the roar, but Pasha too quick on the blink.
Everyone down here. They're just protecting this camp. It's the right idea. There's not anything really for them to do aside from wait for the next Roshan. Highlight are gonna just blink forward.
Wow, they just go after him. They're bringing in the extra creeps, and Pasha brings in the epicenter. Oh, Pylai Die. Not where he wanted to be. Eternal Envy might be in trouble as well. He's only got a BKB. His movement speed is pretty poor. So they'll make a break for the tree line. No one finds DJ in the trees while the Burrow Strike controls up Eternal Envy. Medusa has joined this fight, but DJ just getting wrecked by no one. Support is there. They drop the hammer and Universe getting burnt down. 3 heroes on the sideline for Fnatic. No buybacks for any of them. And you're 26 minutes in, Roshan has respawned. But Ramses with the exorcism up, he wants to push high ground.
Aren't really prepared for that die with him, thinking that maybe there's a fight to be found, but VP are so strong at this point. That's an Acceptor on your...
Of where VP are now, because he walks underneath the Sentry ward. Universe is revealed. The Sentry actually working against Virtus Pro in a way.
Yeah, they wanted them to walk up that hill.
Yep. And now they won't. Fnatic try and push down the mid. Everyone here from VP has arrived. And they need that stun. The swap. Oh, no!
They need to get out. Full retreat mode.
Oh, run away, run away, run away. Mistakes were made. Pylai Die. He's turning. He's going for the Fiend's Grip. Pasha is now freed. Arbed. I'm not quite certain if he's trying to farm Ancients or farm up heroes. For now, Eternal Envy, Maledict on him once more, and you've got Ramses just jumping in with that fresh BKB of his, going to work with the ultimate. Pylai Die has been brought down by 3 other heroes at the same time. The Stone Gaze is triggered, but the Hand of God repairs almost all of the damage. The epicenter is there. Pasha can't close the distance onto Eternal Envy, and he will go down to the exorcism eventually. Yes, he will fall. It looks like Arbed will join him as well, and this is gone from bad to worse. Fnatic with 4 heroes down. If they buy back on the Deucey, you may as well say goodbye to your hard carry.
It feels too late to get out at that point. Not a whole lot that they could do in a game like this. This will be the second lane of racks, almost guaranteed.
It could be 3 as well. There's your jump in already. Blink Yule Scepter is allowing no one. He's got 60 stolen intelligence right now. They dust and kill the Beastmaster, and that is the game. Eternal Envy taps out with GG. 30 minutes is how long this game took. VP in control the entire way.
There was very little slip-up point for them. And that was not the kind of game that we expected out of Fnatic.
And Abed Viper, yeah, I don't know about Abed Viper.
I think if they win the...
Nice.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it.
Timbersaw for Virtus Pro.
Yo, how many Virtus Pro Timbersaws are there?
Roger, his first rotation. He was up here for quite some time. Is not going to succeed. DJ just continues to wait in the trees.
Actually, I thought you'd find it more satisfying to... Okay, does he toss him back? Yeah, straight in underneath Arbed. The Burrow Strike is there from Roger to ensure there is enough time for the TP out. But Universe, he's arrived so quick with that haste rune. Killing off Roger and spilling the first blood. Took over 6 minutes to get this first blood.
That was very, very delayed, but nice rotation from Universe. DP only going to lose their Sand King, so not the worst thing in the world for them, but...
I think DJ wants to go again. Yeah. Wrapping around the back of Solo, he's in a good position to get the toss off. All he needs to do is just close the distance, but no! Solo goes up, Universe goes down as he ends up tying. Not exactly where he wanted to do that, underneath the tier 1 tower. Eternal Envy just backs off from Pasha and Ramses.
Farm some skeletons as Envy thought he considered.
DJ. Here goes your toss once more. Pick him up, throw him back. Solo's going to go for the defensive Shadow Word. DK is on the way, so is Roger, but he's too far away to land the double stun. Solo into the trees. The tree toss is there. Solo will finally fall. That's what they tried to do before. Now they succeeded. Doesn't care about expending abilities if the end result is going to be a kill.
At the same time, if you're wondering why he hasn't leveled the ulti, it's because if he gets in a really bad situation, you don't want to have to just waste it.
He just leveled it. Pilot Eye is coming in from the side. Tried to Nightmare onto Solo. Ramses really slowed up. They're going to upheaval to make this a little bit more difficult. The Nightmare allows for a repositioner. Hellfire Blast in 1 second time. Envy, who's he focused on? He still wants Ramses, but he'll have to settle for Solo. Not what he wanted to have happen, but Solo with the extra crit means Fnatic have enough damage to find the kill.
They want to force it so that the Wraith King can't really play aggressively. So what they'll do is they'll rotate down with a bunch of heroes. And
I like how you say can't play aggressively, is that Envy walks in behind the towers looking for a kill. Roger's low too. Envy Burrow striked up. He wasn't ready for this one. Roger's Sandstorm is going to kill off EE. The one charges 25 HP. The Chakram's just off target. Oh, he's going to miss again. Envy will die. He will not survive in the trees. No way that is happening. While Viper on the top lane, they need the damage to kill off Pasha through that Dragon Blood. It is possible. He ticks back at base. The Dragon Knight falling. No homing missile. Very rarely do we get to see this from a Gyrocopter without a single point in it.
Opting not to go for it at all as...
What are you doing, DJ? Walking past, tossing him around. Gets hit by one of the cooldowns. The second Rocket Barrage should be enough to kill DJ. In fact, it will be.
Nice pickup for Ramses. Envy now forced into the jungle. Does not want to fight against this Timbersaw.
It doesn't actually see Envy farming. He's just far enough off to the side. So instead they go for a different target, but that's an Underlord with a Hooded Defiance already completed. I am uncertain they can achieve this kill, but they'll give it a shot anyway. Ramses runs forward. The Pit of Malice is quite nice for a stun, but okay, they have enough damage. Combining with the Epicenter, Universe will fall. They'd be underestimating just how much work that Timbersaw does.
That is 2 games in a row that they've made that kind of play. Abed though, the response from Fnatic is to send Abed up here as up at top. DJ gonna get gone on.
They just started with Dragon Form into Tail Stun, and DJ cannot escape from this one with the Dragon Form being committed and Solo having level 6. No one being in the neighborhood too.
Wonder if DP have any sort of inkling in inclination to try to defend this one as Roger still set up.
They're looking towards mid. They want to gank up mid. Abed, the rock will drop. The Chakram is down, so Abed can't walk out of this one. Combining it with the upheaval, it's so much slow. Support is here from Ramses as Timbersaw being scripted up. He will not be broken free in time. But Gyrocopter wants to keep going for this fight. Into Pilot Eye, the Observer Ward reveals the fact that no one else is behind him still with the Fatal Bonds combining up. Pilot Eye will die under the tower. Not much more DJ can do about it. The bottom tier 1 tower did go the way of Fnatic. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off. A big kill in the Timbersaw.
Made it so that they lost map control so early on that they were forced into the right side of their jungle. And it just limited all the movements that they could make.
Firestorm definitely is probably the best deterrent from this. Bottom lane, Epicenter Burrow Strike onto Eternal Envy. The Epi did get off. Pasha's still nearby. Gonna look for the stun. Pilot Eye looking to help out Eternal Envy as he Fiend scripts onto the SK. And then the stuns. You'll lose the Sand King. They want Envy. Is there another stun available? They don't have it. Just upheaval. And they'll have to settle for Pylai Die. Support for support.
It is well worth it, Fnatic, as they managed to get Envy out. That is a 1k gold lead only for Virtus Pro, so a much better start this time around for Fnatic.
As long as they can still deal with the Gyro as well as the Timber. But they've got things to work with. That's what they're working on bottom lane. Ramsey's the call down's out, but he doesn't have the distance. Eternal Envy getting homing missile solo. Potentially can Fatal Bond, Shadow Word, and fight this out. But there's 13 one charges on Eternal Envy, so solo, hey, you actually can't fight anything. You can die is what you can do. As Fnatic, 2 back-to-back kills on bottom lane. But they also know they really can't fight this just yet. They're too split up. Envy just TP towards the top.
Do like Envy's move though. He's trying to become a hunter. This is what he needed to do in the last game. This time around,
he needs friends to make this hunt work. Yeah. Like he's gonna find Ramses, hits him with a Hellfire Blast, and realizes there's not much more to do. Instead, he's gonna come back towards mid, defend his teammate. Universe is bailing. The Dark Rift has been triggered. BP are happy to let it happen.
Gonna run a Pylai Die right here, or are they?
Is Pylai Die running into them? Dragon Tail stun. They want to back off. The Dragon Form has only got another 10 seconds left. And
coming in from the top.
SK, Sandstorm, nice and quick. Burrow Strike up, gets himself up the hill, but the Firestorm is right in the middle of it. 4 picks for Fnatic going their way. Money, 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 money.
Very nice stack for them to clear as a group, as Ramses loads up the BKBs in his inventory.
They're looking to fight. They found Eternal Envy. The Observer Ward's there. Timber Chain through. Burrow Strike's perfect in the chakra positioning. Virtus Pro get through it. Roger, the epicenter is out. Support took a while to get in, but Eternal Envy just can't do anything. He's dead before he can have his second breath. Now Universe wants to escape. Have they got the damage to get through before the Dark Rift completes? They do not. The homing missile, however, go. The little missile that could.
This is so you don't forget.
DJ's getting some pressure on the bottom lane. Pasha. Shadowblade now on the K. Initiation onto DJ is so much easier. He's just waiting because support is on the arrival. Ramsey's right behind him. DJ nowhere to really escape this one. Burrow striked up. The homing missile. They just watch. And they smoke underneath it. So Virtus Pro, even more information, just like game 1. That fight, Fnatic semi-bailed out of. This time around, Pasha walks in, he'll break the smoke, and he finds Abed. Abed right on the back lines. The Tiny can toss around Soul if he wants to, and they can kill him off, but no! Roger, the Burrow Strike keeping Envy and DJ out of the fight, allowing Ramses to get the high amount of damage off Eternal Envy, trying to walk away. Now the Ankh finally will pop. Solo's still the only casualty in this fight, but Wraith King, holy Anna, he dies so quickly. Underlord just wants to take everybody home and forget this whole nightmare as DJ waits in the trees, not using his TP just yet.
So he's going to get out for free, and now it's going to be the Roshan, which not easy for them to take with this lineup. Gyrocopter being one of the worst heroes, very notorious at being poor at taking this Roshan, and Timbersaw, of course, deals no right click.
Pasha just broke the smoke on all of them in the mid-river.
That's
so
twice now.
Immortal into Ramses. Here goes Roger once again. Just wants the Burrow Strike. So they've got the initiation. Pylai Die going down so quickly. No real way to survive.
Pasha, he's on the hunt right now. He wants the stun.
And well, they've got it in. They got the control. Universe, the Whirling Death making it difficult. The Rock is down. Fatal Bonds needs to follow up, able to do so. So now it's up to no one. Has to dish out the damage. Envy, he's going to take it right now for the entire team. Quite literally, he keeps sharing out the damage. And they're going for more. DJ, trouble in the mid lane. Ramses on him. And Abed, this TP will complete. Not enough damage there from no one to finish the job, but still, a large amount of heroes going down for Fnatic, and 2 big ones as well. The Tiny as well as the Wraith King taking a fall. Timbersaw's on his way north. Fnatic, they were preparing an attack. Eternal Envy's the only one left behind. Wait, he's got no TP scroll. His Invis comes off cooldown in just a second. There's no dust this time around on no one. Roger's on the way in. He does have the dust. They're trying to check where he is. There it is. The blink into the dust with the Burrow Strike. And they will kill Eternal Envy twice over, leaving his reincarnation on cooldown for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Ramses. Okay, he'll get University TP away to safety. Homing missile. Needed a half a second longer to actually connect on the Underlord.
Really nice of no one to check up there, and Envy. C9 comes to haunt him as caught without a TP.
DJ trying to start the run. The Sharkham's going to drag back in again, avalanching around the corner, and all no one has to do is keeping that Blink Dagger on cooldown. And he did a perfect job. It was only half a second before DJ was going to get it back off cooldown. The Sharkham connected.
Maybe he still gets out.
There's the blink. He went to the side and they're chasing him. He heads down south. DJ, Avalanche, more space to be created. Needs another 7 seconds for blink and time. Life doesn't have either. Mid lane, Ramses is back at it. Highlight Eye is the next one to fall, nightmaring up the DK. It was the man to initiate in on him.
Fight a little bit more, but not finding any opportunities, and so he's going back to his fallback of just farming creeps, but he's playing a Viper.
Roger has the Gem of True Sight. He saw Eternal Envy trying to get aggressive, and Envy, with no one on his tail, knows that death is nigh. Again, they burn. DJ jumps in. The Avalanche will connect on both, but so will the Burrow Strike. Epicenter, Envy is gone. DJ will join him in the afterlife. Universe wants to pull him out, and DJ, well, into the trees. There's still going to be 2 heroes dead without buyback. Fnatic more than on the ropes.
Pasha taking a lot of damage, trying to get out of that Nether Toxin.
Ramsey just having a good old time, beating into that range Rax bit by bit. She starts to fall. The Crimson Guard's protecting it a little bit. It's only a matter of time. Tiny's back to the world of living, so they need that blink toss. They need to bring someone back into the tier 4 towers, but Ramses turns on the BKB and the flat cannon damage. Highlight even using Nightmare to try and dodge it. There's your toss back. They're going for no one. He's a huge kill if they can claim, and the Fiend Script held him there. And Arbed finally getting some extra cash coming his way, ending 6 times kill streak of no one.
They don't really have a lot of fallback heroes.
I'm surprised to watch Arbed go in for a more defensive item like a Shiva's Guard. I thought he would actually just go all out Glass Cannon, understanding that he's like the primary source of the damage for his team. TP will begin, Pasha Dragon Tail Stun will cancel it off. And, well, the good thing is he's got enough money for buyback. Tries to go for a Hurricane Pike and no one just timber chains through him. Lower these Bloodstone charges is difficult, but that's what the Spirit Vessel is for. Trying to slow down that regeneration on no one.
They're going to have to commit the buyback.
Nice stun. Onto the Tiny, jumping in deep, Fatal Bonds, connects all 4 of them together with the Burrow Strike, all that shared damage spilling through the Fnatic lineup, but now Arbed into the lines, no one ticking down fast, and they move their next target. Gem of True Sight, lost by Roger. Pasha, he's still in pretty deep here, they want to go for more. Viper Strike just came back off cooldown here.
He's gonna all in commit for this.
Now he actually cannot disappear, they even take care of the Rax. He just denied his own melee Rax, looking for another target after Ramses. You have Solo, slowing things down with the upheaval. They just can't reach him. They're trying to reach him, but they can't do jack.
Solo with the play, and Fnatic denying their own Rax, even though nobody else from VP was going to commit for that.
I think it was the Corrosive Breath of the DK. That's what attacked it, and they're just like, well, it's gone anyway. Denying what they can. Solo will die. But the saving grace of his gyrocopter. They need to get some distance on this map. Now they've lost 1.5 lanes of Rax. Because things like this is just way too easy for Virtus Pro to do. They're sentry warding, observing. Smoke is up from Fnatic. They want to come in deep. Roshan's at 4.7k. Timber's just sitting there building up reactive armor charges. Envy jumps in. It's a nice pit with the Viper Strike, but now Epicenter from SK with the Burrow Strike. Eternal Envy will pop as up goes Arbed to the high ground, trying to battle from up here. They're at least able to lock down Roger using Envy's death as an opening, but the rock is so good from Solo, and again the Fatal Bonds. Fnatic, they're losing 2. They're losing 3. Eternal Envy is down. Arbed will follow, and this may even be the game right now. The base is already ripped apart, and only the Underlord survived.
He's going to make it out, but without the rest of his team, not a whole lot they can do as VP going to start marching into bottom lane.
They're losing top lane range racks as well, and yeah, bottom lane will follow. Here's your buyback from Eternal Envy. His reincarnation just came back off cooldown, TPing to the front lines. Envy looking for the stun. I don't know if there really is much of a follow-up here because no one else can actually TP in. They go for the upheaval. They can't outwalk it with the call down too. They protect themselves with the Crimson Guard.
Universe
but now Universe, he needs to do more and he can't do anything. Stunned up by the homing missile. Eternal Envy will stand his ground and fight. There's the buyback out from Universe. The reincarnation, Wraith King, he wants to jump forward, goes for the stun onto Solo. The problem is his tier 4 towers are currently under siege. The rest of his team can't come and join him or else they're going to lose more of their buildings. He doesn't have reincarnation. The pick can go down, but so does Envy. They move further forward. Universe, he's just going back to base. There is no jumping into the other side of the map this time around. It is Fnatic on full D.
Going to be an easy grab for them as Ramses is so strong at this point. They struggle to bring him down once. They're going to have to do it twice to stand any chance at staying in this game.
4-man smoke up. You don't have the Wraith King just yet. Fake gyrocopters are going into the base, but this smoke is so hard to work when the creep wave is entering in through the top lane. Someone has to break this smoke of deceit.
Oh, Ramses.
Either that, or you get that, you basically get the toss. You need Pasha. They trigger it. They pull him back in again. They want Pasha with the Fiend's Grip, a full committal, and they've got him. 82 seconds down. The DK, the only one not to grab an extra trinket from Roshan.
At that top engagement when he was running away after the racks, and they would have lost some heroes at bottom at the same time too.
It's so hard to vote for someone by saying, hey man, stand still and then cast this ability in the area and just channel.
Yeah, but you can say that about most stuff in Dota.
You can. Hey Zeus, well done. You pressed R. Trouble on bottom lane. It's Solo being ganked up. You shouldn't have said anything. Woo! There's the Death Rock. The DJ and Universe. Much needed pressure release. Solo's dead for 70 seconds, so that's a decent amount of time. Ooh, he's jumping on the back of that Raging Skeleton. Is that what they're doing here? Pilot Eye pops out the other side. Here comes your blast. Linken's Fear actually Lotus Orb and Linken's protecting him out. And then the jump away. Fnatic can't get the initiation. Envy cops a lot of damage for this. Begins his TP and Roger. He's there once again, cancelling the TP out. Envy dropping low. Reincarnation will pop. Roger, not a healthy man, ticking out to the Viper Strike, but he won't go down the whole way. Now it's VP on the aggression. They move forward. Bed to go down, and they go another Burrow Strike through. The chains just keep rolling. 2 heroes down for Fnatic. The buyback is there for Pilot Die, but there's no more tier 4 towers. They're all lost. The Rock is taking out bottom, and Fnatic will actually call it. GG, well played. Fnatic up through to the grand final of ESL 1 Katowice.
And that was a very dominant 2 games from them as they were so active around the map. They read Fnatic perfectly